The nigga confessed on the fucking scene. It's crazy. Warren Brown sound black than a motherfucker, don't he? Talking about he went to see what Murphy. Yes. Fixture. What 50 was. This nigga just had the body in his room. I know you. I'm whooping his ass. Let me get rid of that shit. So you doing that? You
Hey,
going in the
this is
room
actually
calling?
way more serious than I actually want to
You going in the
believe.
room
Bogdan was
calling the
right.
police?
Avon and Clifford have control of the country's defense system, and they're building their own private militia.
This is Jeffrey Dahmer in the making. The fuck?
You think him going to jail gonna help him?
He's gonna get more than jail. What the fuck? Fuck.
Damn, you look good. Totally.
But they not cool.
Hey, you want me to call the cops on your ass? Fuck this. I'm calling the cops.
Yo, get in the car, man.
Let's go someplace where nobody can record us. Help! No! Dumb fuck. Ah!
This is just self-defense. That's, you know, if you mama, I shot somebody in the mouth or whatever. That's for self-defense. But you just got a fucking human head and body parts in your fucking closet. No, whatever. I'm not doing that. They,
They talking to the murderer like this.
exactly, but they were talking to that black lady who was in her house. Crazy as fuck. No, stop. Like, bro, she wasn't doing shit. They are calm as hell with her though.
They still ain't even arrested his ass.
You piss me off now.
Or maybe they don't know yet. I think they don't know yet. I think this is just something that happened.
Fire.
Yeah.
Hi there. Those are selling fast. You should try it on. Bye. Enjoy your purchase. Looking good. Crazy fucker!
Watch out, babe. You're gonna cause a traffic accident. Oh my god. I really don't need this.
Hello. Trivial. Be with you soon. Yo, what you need? You got it, partner.
She ain't a lot about that nigga.
He sat behind her shot for 4 years.
Hey, what's up?
I don't think so. She's a white lady.
Just a old white nosy lady.
She got old. She's old.
She's still an old white nosy lady. I don't care how old she is.
Sure, it'll be with you shortly.
My birthday straight.
found the wallet of the man that his son killed. He was going to search the whole investigation. If he didn't find that wallet, I mean, they was the brother, but the dad found the wallet. And the wallet. Yeah, a girl was taking
So what if the investors won't get their money back? They're making
Oh, the
art.
boy, the son, dad.
yeah. Went down here to get his son out the car, out the what?
Oh, so he must have put his car in the water, fuck around with that man.
Probably thought that. Yeah, yeah. He probably thought they wasn't gonna be able to get the car out.
You gotta know they can find it. Bro, what the fuck was bro on? He never got rid of that shit.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. You don't want to fucking. I can't say with no person like this. I'm sorry.
He had his head, that mean that was his skin.
Head, hand, in his closet.
Shoot. Easy. Check your GPS.
This don't really change. Ooh.
Bro, why would you think you going to do it?
It's the third business.
He said that dumb shit.
Fucking bitch.
He covered that shit up. He closed that back. That's how they go there.
Who, police?
Yeah.
Wow, what starts thinking?
It was the head.
You see, oh, the young man said that?
Hello, this is Pegasus Lifestyle Management. How can I help? Great. So it's available for pickup at our nearest location, sir.
Ryan is fucking psycho. Grand Junction is like my.
You did not just touch me.
What?
Jesus Christ! Oh my fucking god!
This cow was a psycho. You think you would know?
You know, I think all of you are psycho.
So I'm thinking psycho like this. Like this.
That shit, hell no.
You don't think you would know?
Well, he said he wanted to do something and he just magically did not magically do it. You know what I'm saying? He just did it. I don't think he did. You would have never knew he was a murderer before he did that. Nobody. Not him, not his mama, not his girlfriend, not nobody.
Every call today has been douche. I could really do with a 5K run today. Blow me, okay? I sure could use a Sharon Koff sour right now. Blow me, okay?
He called the man's job.
Who, the dad?
Yeah. He called the man's job. Like ice water. Right to it.
up. They came to kill me.
They think you like snakes.
That's a big thing around here. You can't just let them. No, ain't no such thing as Paul. I went to my house. I was standing there. I was chilling. That was Paul. I see. Especially. Shoot that man up. I do my video all the time. Pass it up. Walk you down. Just careful, bro. Hey, do that to me. Can't do that to me.
We have a man down over here. Everybody run!
Oh my god!
Yeah, bitch. Do that, bitch. Get your ass out. Run, nigga. Show your face. Run, nigga. Oh, no. What is you doing? Bro, they making this shit at this. Yeah, and I still got you, nigga. Oh man, that was intense. get wet. That's what you do.
I don't want to be picking with
What
the
in the world?
I don't. Put the good food. Put the good food.
That's funny. Again.
Imagine, imagine you hear your schoolmate them fucking chop the nigga up and then they back on him. What if that was your friend? Like your really close friend?
Damn! Damn!
Stop and have sexual intercourse with you.
We have pledged to wait, and you're indecent.
Who the little boy said people who commit crime like me?
Yeah.
Guest services. Can I help you, sir? Certainly. Is there anything I can do?
What the fuck you do all this prevention for if you're gonna go tell?
This nigga is crazy. That's what I'm saying. He like
Hey there.
it. He'd be out here just. This is how serial
Here,
killers
Sean.
are.
Start
Yes, the fuck.
relishing the memory, demonstrated by a smile. As for any question of
He was
this
like, I
crime
thought it
being
was gonna be
premeditated,
harmless.
Brian
Easy,
admits to
man.
having put on 3 layers of gloves, which he already had with him.
The whole ordeal lasted about a minute and a half. And when I was finished stabbing him, he took out his last breath, a grunt, and his head was halfway cut off in stabs. All the while, no, actually, after I killed him, I just couldn't stop saying, stinky, dirty, dirty, stinky, stinky. I wasn't selling anything, but...
In an eerie coincidence, on one of his social media accounts, Brian identifies himself as that stinky boy, registered under his email ID.
I know. But you remember doing that, so... Yeah. I suppose it was just me speaking out my mind at that moment. It was like pouring out of my mind. Were you worried about, I mean, this looks like it's pretty close to the road stuff. Somebody filming you? Well, it was 11 p.m., so not many were driving by. Well, it was behind the pillar. So, like, here's the road. It was here. So people would only see a brief thing here and here. So, were you worried about anything? I was worried about one of them stopping. What did you think would happen if somebody... Well, if they looked, well, it was quite dark under there, so they wouldn't have seen the guy. I feel like they looked. They would have seen me holding a bloody father's knife, wearing gloves, and wearing a mask to conceal my identity, a face mask. Okay. So you weren't doing it for COVID, you were doing it for hide your face? Partially. Looks a bit fishy. Yeah, but no one stopped. And I'm just like, proves the bystander effect.
His laughter and offhand comments speak to his mindset, which is that nothing is wrong. Brian mentions the bystander effect here, which is the idea that the more people there are watching a crime, the less likely that anyone will stand up and do anything about it. There are a few different reasons behind this, but we know that it often occurs because people may be afraid that they'll be judged by the rest of the crowd if they step in first to do something. Ultimately, people are social creatures, and the vast majority of people chose to do whatever the rest of the crowd does. It's a rare person that steps forward alone.
I noticed you had a cut on your hand. Is that from... Oh, that was when I was doing gas, when I filled up. What happened was, because I don't want to be seen in a gas station with a knife poking out of my pocket, I put it in the car, in the back seat forward. When I'm done with it, I try and grab it, but my hand slips and grabs the blade, and as I pick it up, it slices these 2 fingers. Okay. And then, let's see. Yeah. And then, after that, I stripped his clothes. I cut open his belly to see his guts. It really didn't. Sorry, that was morbid.
One of the exceptional aspects of Brian's confession is the level of detail he provides. Together with his casual commentary and jokes, these details convey to investigators that Brian is being fully truthful about what he did. It's also worth noting that morbid humor has long been one of Brian's trademarks.
What about other kids in the neighborhood? He didn't really, he had a couple of friends that he's had since elementary, but, he had a morbid sense of humor and would make jokes that I'd say, kind of, it's not funny. He'd go, yeah, it is funny. You just don't get my sense of humor.
In an interview with prosecutors, Kylan Light, who's known Brian since the 9th grade and whose house Brian was visiting just before his arrest, says that being provocative is a hallmark of his personality.
When I first met him, he was very edgy, is the best way I can describe it. He loved to get a reaction out of people and say things that would make people have a double take. He wanted to go against the flow. His jokes were always in the realm of dark humor. Very rarely did he make jokes that weren't somehow relating to death or violence or destruction or breaking the law or just basically just humor that is considered dark humor. And I know a couple of people personally who just hated him because that's kind of how he is. You either think it's hilarious or you hate it. And that's the people who think it was hilarious was a small percentage of people that unfortunately and embarrassingly included myself. And my very best friend of high school, Emily, was someone who hated him. And, you know, she's a bigger girl who called her fat and called her pig and called anybody who looked like that things along the same line. Like, just spiteful, I guess. Just trying to, like I said, get a rise out of people.
Kylan Light is not the only one who noticed Brian's love of sick humor. While in a youth diversion program 2 years earlier, Brian asked the other teens if they enjoyed a snack known as crispy meat bites. He joked that the recipe involved running your cat or dog through a meat grinder and then frying them up. Despite Brian's predilection for dark humor, Kylan's mom tells investigators that she never worried about her daughter being friends with him.
He didn't seem scary to me at the time. He just seemed unusual, like in the way that my nephew and other people I know that are on the spectrum are just a little unusual, like not a lot of eye contact, you know, things like that. But he never struck me as scary. Like I said, I actually let my daughter and her friends, not that I was in charge of her friends, but I let her sleep over at his house, like a month, 2 months, whatever, New Year's. And his mom, as far as I know, she ran a daycare, so I thought, you know, good with kids, whatever, you know.
Not only does Brian's mom run a daycare, she runs it out of her home. Upon discovering the severed head in her son's closet that afternoon, she had to scramble to get parents to pick up their children before calling police.
And I sent home all the children. And I do know they were watching to check on their parents, and they said if there's any emergency, please come pick up their children. They're safe. They're not hurt. Parents came. Everything's okay. And they took their kids home.
Back in the interrogation room, Brian goes into further nauseating detail about the post-mortem mutilation of Warren Barnes.
Destroyed his eyes by stabbing them. And then I cut off his hands. I put those in plastic Ziploc bags. And then I cut off his right arm at this joint, at this joint. And then at this arm, I tried cutting it here, and then I tried cutting it here. But what happened was I accidentally broke his bone. This one, it was poking out. And so I left that one here, partially cut this number here, bone sticking out. And then I left his body there. And then I took the head, put it in a leftover box from the dinner a few nights ago. And then I took the hands, put them in the back, drove home, hid the hands and head in my room, cleaned the knife, threw away the garbage with blood on it, and then the blood stained, wasn't stained, it had splatters on it. I put it in the dish, in the washing machine. What did you put in there? I put the outfit I murdered him in the washing. Yeah, I was wearing. Okay. In the washing machine, but not at high speed, so it would effectively remove blood, wash it twice.
You'll notice again that not only is Brian's level of detail remarkable and disturbing, he talks about the steps he took to avoid getting caught. These will undoubtedly be important elements to any eventual prosecution as it goes to establishing his state of mind.
Back up just so I don't lose track of where my mind is. So you cut him open, you cut his arms off, his hands off, all that before you went home? Yeah, before I went home, I tossed the armpits around. Like, I took the right armpit, threw it out, took the left armpit, threw it out. Lived somewhere around my bridge? Yeah, look in a, because I know crime scenes can be a very wide area. Mm-hmm. You're going to want to look in a 10-foot area, like, this is a zoom in. So, here's the road. when his corpse is here.
The interview continues to get more and more bizarre. In addition to reliving the mutilation in full pantomime, Brian enthusiastically goes over the dimensions and location of the crime scene, as if he's a police lieutenant giving a briefing to his officers.
How big is the property? Oh, you're doing great. So you could have just walked over here. I could have. It's no use trying to deceive Brian. So that's north, and you threw. What all did you throw while you were there? I mean, how many pieces am I looking for? There are 2 pieces of arm. This section, Sherry, there's general area. I couldn't tell you where they are.
Armed with information they've been fed from the interrogation, police officers descend on the area. There they find a scene that will no doubt haunt them for the rest of their lives.
It's right here. Yeah. Because there's an arm. Hey.
The female cop starts to laugh when she sees an arm. It's unfortunate that the family and the court will hear this.
There's an arm, there's another arm. There's another one. It's like something out of TV. Yeah. Discussion with the deputy chief about how these kids don't have any, right, here's a leg. Could be the upper arm or a leg. Well, there's the rib there, and there. Pieces down there. It's loud.
As police officers less than half a mile away take measure of the bleak crime scene under the bridge, Detective Norcross probes more deeply into the whereabouts of the rest of Warren Barnes' remains.
You took with the head in the hand, and when did you put that in?
Well, there's a 3 rule for bodies. I can call it 3 rules.
Okay, tell me about that.
3 days the body starts to stink. No, 3 hours rigor mortis sets in. The body stiffens. 3 days the body starts to stink because of decomposition. 3 weeks the body is starting to seriously decompose.
Right.
3 months the body is unrecognizable. 3 years it turns into a skeleton.
And now, how do you know that?
I always had a fascination with forensics and with anatomy and physiology. That's something I made up. So that's something I don't want to sound like I was saying something. That's why I only threw it to the wall.
You kind of remember it that way.
Yeah.
That's your way of remembering it.
Accurate?
Wow. Somewhat. So,
This segment is fascinating for a number of reasons, not the least of which is the remarkable display of skill on the part of Detective Norcross, who makes Brian feel as though she's mesmerized by his account of the 3 rule. She gives him a moment of validation at the end, and Brian's satisfaction is obvious. His ego is stroked, and he feels that he's earned the approval of the detectives.
yeah, so what did you have the head and the hand?
Yeah. The head, because it was starting to stink, I was planning on throwing the head and hands away. Not in the trash bag, not in the kitchen trash. But they were both in trash bags. The head was in a trash bag, I had it in a trash bag. Hands, I put in a trash bag as well. They were in Ziploc bags. And I was planning to make something in a paint bucket. I was planning to buy an empty paint bucket, put the head in it, seal it, and then I was going to throw it off in some dish. The hands I would throw in a different spot, wherever.
I'm sorry, I just want to make sure I have it right. The head is inside of a trash bag.
It was.
Well, where is it now?
In the kitchen sink. My parents searched through my room and found the head and hands.
Okay, and so are the head and the hands in the kitchen sink now?
I'm not sure.
Okay, so they're in the kitchen sink now, because your parents put them down.
They were in my closet.
As of now, investigators have only found a head, hands, and several pieces of arm. That leaves the mystery of where the rest of Warren Barnes is.
What exactly in the trash bag?
White.
White, like a kitchen one, or what, like
kitchen?
Okay. White kitchen?
And then you put in a trash can.
Yes. And then what about the hands? They were inside Ziplocs, you said.
It's in the same, they're both in a different trash bag.
Okay, the white kitchen trash bag.
Yes. the bones, I just press the blade down ledge. Sever that out of the ligament. Okay. And how hard was it to do that? To go actually, I'm particularly hard. I was just more frustrated. I was so. Well, you haven't got frustrated, pull the trigger. And it sounds like what you didn't know is you had a different plan. When the original stuff, because I always wanted to know what it felt like to have someone step. So, so why did you stop? Did you stop? Because the